This is me in 1997, the first dollar I made, and I started the Black Chronicles. It was Shorty's Underground Ribs, established in 1997. Sole proprietorship. That's the first dollar I made. That's the first 100 I made. I make money. Money don't make me. It's one of my customers, my oldest customers, and I did a party for him a couple years ago. All right. Taxation without representation is a denial of my constitutional rights. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. City, county, state, and federal levels. That's my delegate, Stephanie Smith. That's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office for the state of Maryland. All right? From the state of Maryland. And this is misrepresentation of a felony is a federal crime in the United States. The penalty is up to 3 years in prison and or payment of a fine. Misprision of a felony is a common law was committed in simply knowing about a felony and not telling the authorities. All right? Not telling the authorities. That's a criminal RICO Act. All right? To violate the RICO Act, a person must engage in a pattern of racketeering and activities connected to enterprises. The law defines 35 offenses. All right? That's Governor Schaefer and me. Governor Schaefer told me to follow the money. That's my store on Falls Road when I first started. Richard Sher, Kai Jackson, Mary Bubala, Vic Carter. Y'all did the first story on me, remember? That's me and Sheila Dixon and Dr. Lawrence. Dr. Lawrence went to the University of Wisconsin, so did I. All right? So he ain't no smarter than me. He did the butterfly. I did Baltimore, Rewired, the money behind the machine. That's Governor Westmore when he got elected. That's Brooke Learman. So Governor Westmore, Brooke Learman, I'm looking for a federal and state audit. Governor Westmore, we talking about the murder and the death here in Baltimore. Tyrone West, Anthony Anderson, Maurice Donald Johnson, and you ain't said nothing. That's the Black Chronicles. High Court approves race separation. That's what President Trump is trying to do. And you ain't doing nothing to stop it. I put a toilet in front of the Towson courthouse to expose the corruption and the racism in the judicial system. And it's right here. And Andy Harris got that. All right? That's your representative, Andy Harris. Art and activism. Got a story called Shorty. I'm the cook in Baltimore. See my visitor's pass? And you've been denying me since you sat in that seat. Y'all playing Monopoly. All right? Y'all playing Monopoly. And if you go to the Baltimore Beat and the Afro-American News and the Weavers, this is who I am. I'm working with the bank, M&T Bank. I'm the 2021 Weaver Award winner. All right? And y'all want to play Monopoly, so we're going to finish the game. When I started this, I put a Monopoly board out in Towson. I was hanging out dirty laundry. We're going to do it again. We're going to finish the game. I'm out $250 million. President Trump, President Obama, President Biden, the Secret Service, the Department of Justice, the FBI, Dan Bongino. Yeah, we talking about voter suppression. We got a whole lot of stories to talk about. Because like I said, I put it in a book. The Creative Alliance had that book. I'm selling that book for $5,000. And I'm going to turn this into a movie all about Baltimore. President Obama, we believe, all right, in dignity, equality, and humans being humans. Y'all charged me with a terrorist activity to cover up your criminal activity, the RICO Act. Racism a toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. I put that toilet in Towson about Clippinger, about the Democratic Party and the money you was making off of stop and frisk. That's me and George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelics. That's me and Devin Allen. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, we on mask in Baltimore. And these are the criminal charges right here. And I've been to City Hall. I've been to our delegates. Delegate Ruff was States Attorney Ruff when I started this. See how it comes full circle? Shorty know everybody in Baltimore. Shorty, pull your mask up? No, Shorty on mask in Baltimore. Attorney General Anthony Brown, we want access to the grand jury. It's the Black Chronicles 2025. All right? See that? Buffalo Soldiers. 1870. I'm still a soldier. This is 2025. And we shining a light on Westmore today. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? Racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that. You the star of the show. I want exoneration of the Supreme Court, and you got my paperwork. You got my paperwork.